Welcome to Feluna, Decoding Your Cat's Secret Language, the place where we gently uncover the hidden meanings behind your cat's quietest, cutest, and most mysterious behaviors. Have you ever walked into a room and found your cat sleeping in the strangest position imaginable? Curled into a perfect little ball, stretched across the sofa like royalty, lying belly up with all four paws floating in the air, tucked under a blanket where only the tip of the tail is visible, or perhaps pressed against your legs at night, as if your body has become their favorite pillow. At first glance, these sleeping positions may seem random. Cats are flexible, dramatic, and famously good at making even the most uncomfortable corner look like a luxury bed. But behind every curled tail, every tucked paw, every exposed belly, and every hidden nap spot, there may be a deeper story. Your cat's sleeping position can reveal how safe they feel. It can show whether they are relaxed, cautious, warm, cold, playful, bonded to you, or even slightly stressed. Cats may not speak in words, but their bodies are always communicating. Even when they are sleeping, they are still telling us something. And once you begin to understand these quiet signals, you may never look at your sleeping cat the same way again. Cats sleep a lot. In fact, sleep is one of the most important parts of a cat's life. To us, it may look like laziness. Your cat eats breakfast, walks around the house for 5 minutes, stares out the window, and then somehow needs another nap. But to a cat, sleep is not laziness at all. It is biology, it is instinct, it is survival. Cats come from a long line of hunters. Even the softest indoor cat, the one who sleeps on a velvet cushion and complains when dinner is 5 minutes late, still carries the instincts of a predator. In the wild, hunting requires short bursts of intense energy. Stalking, chasing, climbing, pouncing, escaping danger, all of these actions demand strength and focus. So cats evolved to rest often and conserve their energy. That is why your cat may nap lightly throughout the day, waking at the smallest sound. During light sleep, their ears may twitch, their tail may flick, their eyes may open just slightly. They look asleep, but part of them is still listening to the world. Then during deeper sleep, their body becomes softer, their muscles relax, their paws may twitch, their whiskers may move. Sometimes they even look as if they are dreaming of chasing invisible butterflies through a secret garden. Because cats spend so much of their lives sleeping, their sleeping positions become meaningful. A cat does not choose a sleeping posture by accident. They choose it based on comfort, temperature, trust, safety, habit, personality, and mood. The same cat may sleep curled tightly one day, stretched openly the next, and hidden under the bed when something feels different. One of the most familiar sleeping positions is the curled-up ball. You have probably seen your cat fold themselves into a perfect circle, wrapping the tail around the body, tucking the paws close, and resting the nose near the tail. It is one of the most classic cat poses in the world. This position is deeply instinctive. When a cat curls into a ball, they are conserving body heat. By making the body compact, they keep warmth close and protect themselves from the cold. That is why cats often sleep this way during cooler weather, near windows, on blankets, or in quiet corners. But warmth is only part of the meaning. The curled-up position also protects the cat's most vulnerable areas. The belly, chest, and internal organs are safely tucked away. In nature, this position would help a cat rest while still feeling guarded. It says, "I am comfortable enough to sleep, but I still want to protect myself." Emotionally, a curled-up cat is usually calm and settled. They may feel peaceful, but not necessarily completely unguarded. It is a cozy position, a private position, a position that allows them to rest without exposing too much. And when your cat curls up beside you, the meaning becomes even sweeter. They may be using your presence as part of their safe space. Your warmth, your scent, your breathing, and your familiar rhythm may help them feel protected. They are not just sleeping near a body, they are sleeping near someone they trust. Then there is the belly-up position, perhaps one of the most adorable and misunderstood sleeping positions of all. Your cat lies on their back, belly exposed, paws relaxed, sometimes twisted slightly, sometimes looking as if they have completely forgotten they are supposed to be a dignified creature. When a cat sleeps belly up, it often means they feel extremely safe. The belly is one of the most vulnerable parts of a cat's body. A cat who exposes the belly during sleep is not expecting danger. They are not preparing to run. They are not guarding every part of themselves. They are relaxed enough to reveal the softest, most delicate area of the body. This is a beautiful sign of trust. It means your cat feels secure in the room. They may feel safe with you nearby. They may believe their home is a place where they can let their guard down. But here is the important part. A belly-up cat is not always asking for belly rubs. Many humans see the exposed belly and think, this must be an invitation. But for many cats, the belly is a sensitive area. They may trust you enough to show it, but that does not mean they want it touched. In fact, a cat may be completely happy lying belly up until a hand reaches in, and suddenly the paws grab, the claws appear, and the teeth gently remind you that trust is not the same as permission. So when your cat shows you their belly, admire it as a compliment. Speak softly, let them rest. If your cat enjoys belly rubs, they will usually show clear signs of comfort. But if they tense, grab, kick, or move away, respect the boundary. Sometimes the greatest way to love a cat is not to touch them, but to understand what they are offering. Another famous position is the loaf. The cat sits with paws tucked under the body, tail close, chest upright, and the whole body shaped like a warm loaf of bread. It is so iconic that cat lovers everywhere recognize it instantly. The loaf position usually means your cat is relaxed, but not completely asleep. It is more like a resting mode. Your cat is comfortable enough to settle down, but still alert enough to rise quickly if needed. Their paws are tucked, but not sprawled. Their body is compact, but not tightly protected. Their eyes may slowly close, then open again. They may look calm, but they are still aware. This posture often appears when a cat is peacefully observing the world. Maybe they are watching you work. Maybe they are waiting for food. Maybe they are sitting near a sunny window, half resting and half guarding the kingdom. The loaf says, I am calm, I am comfortable, but I am still paying attention. There is something beautifully balanced about the loaf position. It is neither fearful nor fully vulnerable. It shows quiet confidence. Your cat trusts the environment enough to relax, but they are keeping themselves neatly prepared. For some cats, especially cautious ones, loafing near you can be a meaningful sign of trust. They may not climb onto your lap or expose their belly, but they are choosing to rest in your presence. And in the language of cats, that matters. When a cat sleeps on their side, stretched gently with legs relaxed, it is usually a very positive sign. Side sleeping shows that the cat feels safe enough to loosen the body. Unlike the curled-up ball, this position exposes part of the belly and leaves the limbs more open. The cat is not tightly protecting themselves. They are allowing the body to relax. This position is often linked to deeper sleep. A cat lying on their side may twitch their paws, move their whiskers, or make tiny sleeping movements. Their breathing may become slow and even. Their face may soften. In this state, they are not just taking a quick nap, they are truly resting. For an owner, side sleeping can be a sweet reassurance. It often means your cat feels secure in the home. They trust the room. They trust the sounds around them. They trust that nothing dangerous is about to happen. And if your cat sleeps on their side next to you, the emotional meaning becomes even warmer. They are not only relaxed, they are relaxed with you. They may feel your presence as comfort rather than disturbance. They may see you as part of their peaceful environment. For a creature that values safety so deeply, that is a quiet but powerful compliment. Then there is the Superman stretch. This is when your cat lies flat on their stomach, front legs stretched forward, back legs stretched behind, as if they are flying through the air in a dream. It is funny, charming, and often seen in kittens or playful cats. This position can mean several things. Sometimes it means your cat is warm and trying to cool down by stretching the body across a surface. Sometimes it means they are relaxed after playtime, letting their muscles rest. Sometimes it simply means the surface feels good, cool tile, soft carpet, smooth wood, or a favorite blanket. The Superman position can also show a relaxed but ready state. The cat is resting, but because their belly is still against the ground and their legs are stretched out, they can move if needed. It is a comfortable posture without being completely helpless. Young cats often sleep this way because their bodies are flexible, their energy is high, and their sense of caution may be lower. But adult cats do it too, especially when they feel confident in their environment. A cat who stretches out openly in the middle of a room is often saying, "I feel safe enough to take up space here." That phrase is important. Take up space. Cats that feel insecure may hide, crouch, or keep their bodies small. Cats that feel secure may stretch, sprawl, roll, and occupy the room as if it belongs to them. And honestly, in their minds, it probably does. Some cats prefer sleeping under blankets, inside boxes, behind furniture, in closets, under beds, or in any small place where a human would never think to look. Hidden sleeping spots can be completely normal. Cats often love enclosed spaces because they feel protected. A box, a blanket, or a small corner limits the directions from which something can approach. It creates a little fortress of comfort. Warmth also plays a role. A blanket traps heat. A closet may be dark and quiet. A box may feel snug and secure. For some cats, hidden sleep is simply the highest form of coziness. But hidden sleeping can have different meanings depending on the pattern. If your cat has always loved boxes, blanket caves, and secret nap spots, then hiding may simply be part of their personality. Some cats are naturally private. They enjoy being near the family, but they also want a place that belongs only to them. However, if a cat suddenly begins hiding much more than usual, it may be a sign that something is wrong. Cats often hide when they are stressed, frightened, uncomfortable, or unwell. The key is to compare the behavior with your cat's normal habits. A cat who occasionally naps under the bed but still eats, plays, grooms, uses the litter box, and greets you normally is probably just enjoying a quiet retreat. But a cat who suddenly hides all day, refuses food, avoids touch, seems weak, acts aggressively, or stops behaving like themselves needs closer attention. Cats are masters at concealing discomfort. In the wild, showing weakness can make an animal vulnerable. Even indoor cats may instinctively hide pain or illness. So while a hidden sleeping spot is often innocent, a sudden change should never be ignored. Another adorable position is when your cat covers their face with a paw. Sometimes one paw rests over the eyes. Sometimes both paws cover the nose. Sometimes the face disappears into the curve of the body, as if the cat is trying to block out the entire world. This position usually has simple, sweet explanations. Your cat may be blocking light. They may be keeping their nose warm. They may be creating a tiny sense of privacy, just like humans pull a blanket over their face or turn away from a bright window. Cats sometimes use their paws as a soft little sleep mask. It can also be a self-soothing posture. Covering the face creates a sense of shelter. It reduces stimulation and helps the cat sink into deeper rest. This does not usually mean fear. In many cases, it means your cat is comfortable enough to relax fully and wants to protect their peaceful nap from light, noise, or distraction. There is something especially tender about this position. A cat covering their face looks small, innocent, and deeply trusting. They are not performing. They are not asking for attention. They are simply resting in their own soft world. One of the most meaningful sleeping behaviors is when your cat chooses to sleep next to you or on you. Perhaps they curl against your legs. Perhaps they sleep on your chest. Perhaps they take over your pillow. Perhaps they lie beside your feet, close but not too close. Each location can carry a slightly different emotional message. Cats are vulnerable when they sleep, so choosing to sleep near a human is often a sign of trust. Your cat is saying, in their quiet way, "I feel safe beside you, but your scent is familiar. Your warmth is comforting." Your breathing and heartbeat may create a steady rhythm that helps them relax. Sleeping near your feet may mean your cat wants closeness while still keeping independence. The feet give them warmth and contact, but also an easy escape route if they want to move. Sleeping on your chest may suggest deeper bonding. Your heartbeat, your breath, and your body warmth may remind them of safety and comfort. Sleeping near your head or pillow may mean they are drawn to your scent, your warmth, or simply the softest place on the bed. Some cats sleep directly on their owner because they are affectionate. Some do it because humans are warm. Some do it because they feel protected. And some do it because, in true cat fashion, they have decided that your body is now furniture. But it is important to remember that every cat expresses affection differently. If your cat does not sleep on you, it does not mean they do not love you. Some cats prefer to sleep nearby rather than touching. Some sleep in the same room. Some come close only during certain seasons or certain moods. Some are independent by nature. In the world of cats, love is not always loud. Sometimes love is a paw resting against your ankle. Sometimes it is choosing the chair beside you. Sometimes it is sleeping across the room, facing your direction, because your presence is enough. Cats may also sleep with other cats or pets. When two cats curl together, touch paws, groom each other before sleep, or share a bed, it often shows social bonding. Sleeping close requires trust. It means they are comfortable enough to let another animal near them during a vulnerable moment. This behavior can also provide warmth. Two cats sleeping together can share body heat and feel protected. In bonded cats, sleep becomes part of their relationship. They may rest back to back, side by side, or tangled together in a way that looks impossible but clearly makes sense to them. However, not all cats like physical closeness. Some cats may love each other but still prefer separate sleeping spaces. They may sleep in the same room without touching. They may choose different levels of a cat tree. They may rest near each other with a respectful gap in between. That can still be a sign of peace. Feline affection is not always dramatic. Sometimes coexistence itself is meaningful. Two cats who calmly sleep in the same space are saying, "I accept you. I trust this environment. We do not need to compete right now." Then we have the strange sleeping positions, the ones that make you stop and wonder how a creature with bones can possibly sleep that way. Cats may twist their bodies in half, hang their heads off furniture, sleep with one paw in the air, fold themselves into tiny boxes, or balance on the edge of a sofa as if gravity does not apply to them. Most of the time, these funny positions are completely normal. Cats are incredibly flexible. Their spines, muscles, and joints allow them to bend, stretch, and curl in ways that would be deeply uncomfortable for humans. What looks impossible to us may feel perfectly natural to them. In fact, strange sleeping positions often mean the cat feels very safe. A cat who sleeps in a ridiculous, unguarded way is usually not worried about danger. They are comfortable enough to be silly without knowing they are silly. They are relaxed enough to forget dignity. As long as your cat wakes up normally, moves comfortably, breathes easily, and acts like themselves, funny sleeping positions are usually just part of the joy of living with a cat. They are one of the little daily reminders that cats are mysterious, elegant, and completely absurd all at once. Still, sleeping positions can sometimes signal a problem. Most positions are normal, but sudden changes matter. A cat who suddenly sleeps hunched all the time, refuses to stretch out, hides constantly, keeps the body tense, or avoids favorite sleeping places may be uncomfortable. A hunched posture can sometimes suggest pain or unease. Constant hiding may suggest fear, stress, or illness. Restless sleeping, difficulty breathing, unusual vocalizing, limping after waking, loss of appetite, reduced grooming, aggression, or major changes in energy should not be ignored. The position itself is not enough to diagnose anything. Cats are complex, and one nap does not tell the whole story. What matters is the larger pattern. Is your cat eating normally? Drinking normally? Using the litter box normally? Grooming as usual? Moving comfortably? Interacting with you in their normal way? If a sleeping position changes suddenly and comes with other concerning signs, it is wise to contact a veterinarian. It is always better to check early than to wait too long. Understanding your cat's body language is not about becoming fearful over every small change. It is about becoming observant, gentle, and responsible. The good news is that there are many simple ways to help your cat feel safer while sleeping. Give your cat choices. Cats love control over their environment. Provide soft beds, warm blankets, elevated perches, quiet corners, cardboard boxes, sunny window spots, and private hiding places. Some cats like open beds, some like covered beds, some like sleeping high above the floor. Some prefer being tucked away where no one can bother them. Try not to disturb your cat unnecessarily while they sleep. Of course, it is tempting. A sleeping cat is almost impossible to resist. The tiny paws, the soft breathing, the curled tail, everything about them invites affection. But waking a cat too often, picking them up suddenly, forcing cuddles, or touching sensitive areas can make them feel less secure. Respect builds trust. When your cat learns that they can sleep near you without being disturbed, they may become even more comfortable in your presence. Over time, they may choose to come closer, stretch more openly, or sleep in more vulnerable positions. Trust grows quietly, through repeated moments of safety. Also pay attention to temperature. Cats often seek warmth, but they also need ways to cool down. A sunny spot may be perfect in the morning and too hot in the afternoon. A blanket may be cozy in winter, but unnecessary in summer. Giving your cat different options allows them to choose what their body needs. Most importantly, observe your cat as an individual. One cat's favorite sleeping position may be another cat's rare mood. Some cats are belly-up sleepers. Some are loaf experts. Some are blanket cave specialists. Some insist on sleeping on your chest at 3 a.m., as if your breathing schedule is a shared responsibility. There is no single sleeping position that defines every cat. The real meaning comes from patterns, personality, and context. In the end, your cat's sleep is a language. A quiet language. A soft language. A language made of curled tails, tucked paws, exposed bellies, warm blankets, and slow breathing in the afternoon light. When your cat curls into a ball, they may be seeking warmth and protection. When they sleep belly up, they may be showing deep trust. When they loaf, they may be resting while calmly watching the world. When they sleep on their side, they may feel safe enough to drift into deeper dreams. When they hide under a blanket, they may be seeking comfort, privacy, or security. When they sleep beside you, they may be choosing you as part of their safe place. And when they sleep in a position so strange that you have to take a photo, they may simply be reminding you that cats are beautiful little mysteries with flexible bodies and very strong opinions about comfort. So tonight, when your cat settles down to sleep, take a moment to notice them. Are they curled tightly, stretched wide, tucked under a blanket, resting beside your feet, showing their belly to the ceiling? Covering their face with one soft paw? Do not just see a sleeping cat. See a story. See a small message from a creature who trusts slowly, loves quietly, and speaks through the smallest details. Because your cat may not speak your language, but every nap, every stretch, every curled paw, and every peaceful sleeping position is part of the secret language they share with you. Thank you for watching Feluna, Decoding Your Cat's Secret Language. If this video helped you understand your cat a little better, please follow the channel, press like, and share this video with another cat lover. And before you go, tell us in the comments, what is the funniest, sweetest, or strangest sleeping position your cat has ever chosen? Your cat's secret language is always there. You only need to learn how to listen.